Yes.
All right.
Even though you see me calm, but then it's fighting my own emotions. Everything all going all in one.
So 1 to 10. So what's lacking? For the lacking,
How long more for tomahawk? 7.
I think one of the challenges was cooking a 1.1 kilo tomahawk from scratch. Maybe it's a bit too long waiting time.
The crowd is not slow. I just don't have the way to grab the crowd that they know inside I sell good food.
Hello, welcome to our new menu for lunch.
So the situation of the first day is kind of like a wake-up call.
This is my journey.
My journey,
My journey?
Playing the long game.
the long game.
The long game.
I'm going to be giving some Christmas presents out, delivering some kicks to a whole bunch of restaurants. We are going to be launching Kick on Sunday, December 22nd.
What is it?
It's a garlic chili crunch.
Oh, great.
Then we'll have an online store called canyoukick.com where hopefully, everyone buys it through the e-commerce site.
See you soon,
See you soon. We are inside the Bad Habits provision. We're doing a clam chowder bacon pizza today and adding our kick chili garlic crunch on top of the pizza. I'm doing a couple sides too. Kick's meant to be a condiment for many things, and pizza was one of them. I love putting things on pizzas, and Kick's one of my products that I would like putting on pizza too. Thank you. No expectations, it was just to let people try it. It was the first time in public that people got to try it.
The crunch is the one that brings everything together, bro. There ain't no words. There ain't no words to describe this pie right now, bro.
I'm not even talking.
This is a 10 upon 10 breakfast.
Love it. Murdered the pie. Super tasty. Great dough too, man.
Whoa, what a surprise. It's Christmas. What's up, brother? How are you, man?
Had a whole bunch of people coming, supporting Chili Crunch. Had a really good friend come surprise me with a birthday cake too, which was awesome.
Oh my God.
I think it's been good. Like, people seem to enjoy the pizza, and I just let them enjoy the pizza, and hopefully they enjoy it and buy a jar of kick garlic too and keep coming back.
It adds a nice element of spice crunch. It's a bit like Okama, but not really. There's a Singaporean twist to it. I think it's great.
And there's this like the spiciness from the chili crunch that gives it a very interesting kick. It's actually surprisingly spicy, but there's a nice blend of flavors to it.
The chili crunch, yeah. I think it goes well with the pizza as well, with the crust. Just a little dip of the chili oil and the crunch together. So it was good.
At that point in time, we weren't selling kick online yet. I am not very good at doing restaurant e-commerce stuff, so it's something I had to learn too. Hopefully we have the e-commerce up soon.
When I decided to bring home baking to commercial baking, I thought it wasn't a big deal. But oh my God, everything costs. Everything matters. If let's say once I get the Singapore Food Agency to approve and I can operate the business, the next part of it is securing the manpower. Applying SFA license for your shop is not difficult at all. What is difficult is getting the things done that are being required by SFA. The renovation has to be done accordingly. For example, the walls. You have to install stainless steel so you can clean it really clean instead of having a plain wall. But then again, the shop is not my space. I rent it. So it doesn't make sense for me to install the stainless steel plates on the wall. So a second alternative is actually to paint a epoxy-coated paint on the wall. that is also a cheaper option. I'm glad I actually did the entire SFA food permit application myself. Now I learn, what is needed, what is not needed. So nobody can fool me, right? Say, oh, you need it. No, you don't have to do that. How's your weekend?
Yeah.
Okay 啊？做什么？
啊？
做什么？
在 center，
？Center 什么意思？
因为有一个 center 专门收这些 schizophrenia 的人去那边讲话这些。
你就是每次去？
拜一拜二。
哦。
现在啦，因为工作了。
Staffing is always very, very difficult for F&B business. Getting a full-time staff, unfortunately, as a small startup, I don't have the quota to do it. We decided to go on a part-time basis. So Dignity Kitchen proposed 2 crew to me. One is Nick, the other one is Rachel. Hello, good morning. Rachel, how are you? So, Rachel, today we have both of them neurodiverse. Both of them seems to be very highly functional, but not given any chance to work in establishment. If you don't feel comfortable, you tell me, okay? So they have basic training, like the food and hygiene. They also did some basic cooking with Dignity Kitchen. So coming into this kitchen is challenging for them because they don't know me. They work better with people whom they're familiar with, but we don't have the luxury of knowing each other. Let me show you. I'll show you. You got to. 你看，你刚才是这样，对不对？你这样。可是 when you do this, did you pull down the top? You did not, right? So you got to drag a little bit more. Tight. Too much. Too much. Okay, while you do this, okay, you got to try to get this fella stretch a bit more, you know what I mean? So even if you had to use a bit of your hand, to drag it. It's challenging for me because I've never trained anybody in my life. So the 4.5 years, everything that I do is I answer to myself. With them coming on board, suddenly they ask me questions, or sometimes they don't even ask me questions. I look at them, they are not doing the thing that I wanted them to do. Okay, halfway through, let Rachel to play with it as well. Yeah. I also didn't want to give them any pressure, thinking that they need special attention. But what I did was strategically, I get them to repeat the same task over and over again, so it becomes a muscle memory. Okay, what do we need to do before we put this thing into the tin?
Spray that one.
Very good. Now I know how to deal with them better. I know how to kind of get their attention. Just go around the edge. That's right. Okay, start moving. Yes, very nice. See, there you go. You have your first cinnamon roll. Okay, Rachel, let's put your cinnamon roll into oven. Okay, you want to try opening it? Give it a try, opening it. Okay, 2只手，对了。Okay, so now quickly put your first tray inside. Hot, yeah? Careful, very good, okay. Now, Nick, put your second tray. Careful, don't touch the oven. Okay, careful. Okay, now close it. Very good. That's it, because I already preset the timing. They seems to be a lot more open to me, even though it maybe seems in the eyes of everyone, they are very reserved, they don't talk much, but it's a big improvement from what I witnessed from last week to this week. Beautiful. You guys touch it? This is your creation. Okay? A bit soft, but not too soft. Right? Happy? And it rises beautifully. This is yummy. Big smile, okay? Very good. Like, look at, the shape. Now I can see the swirl. Remember the first time? Cannot see the swirl. Everything was just piling. But now the swirl is beautiful. You guys got to show it to your mom and your papa, okay? It is beautifully made. Good job.
Nice.
High five. Okay, good job. Thank you so much. In about 2 to 3 months' time, they can run a bit independently, and I can have more breather. So that's what I hope.
I run an F&B brand called Chris Sport. We are based in Surabaya, but hoping to take the brand out to Singapore. Initially, Mezami pop-up began in August 2024. The rent is quite a good deal for us. Mezami sits below at UBS building, and I thought it's very strategic, and the lunch crowd is quite large. Hello, welcome to our new menu for lunch. But our first month at Mezami has been tough. Today we have a group of 8 people. I'm hosting for lunch. One of the people is from the group that we had on the opening day. The new menu that I'm gonna launch for this group is one, the fried oxtail soup, and then second is called nasi kuning. Nasi means rice, kuning means yellow. Yellow rice, Indonesian yellow rice. Hi guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So how many people? 10?
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah, I combine this. Yeah.
You want to combine this one?
Yeah, okay, sure.
So remove this one.
Yeah, let me do it.
Get the pork platter.
Okay.
Can I have an Indomie and ayam?
Indomie, and yeah, sure. You want it spicy? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Because I fry with the sambal belacan.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure. This one?
Yeah.
All right.
I did. Yeah.
Garlic chicken, 3 pieces. Sausage, the noodle on top of the rice. This is the egg on top of the rice. This is the tempeh. You take a bunch, you break it up first, and then you take a bit side. Pork platter ada 2 atau 1? Satu ya. Platter, put it here.
Yes.
Chicken untuk ini udah? Ini no pork ya? Yeah. It's very exciting because this is a special occasion dish back home. 2 pieces ya. This is the yellow rice. Yeah. Soup. Okay. How's everything?
Excellent.
It's good.
Yeah.
The yellow rice you like?
Yeah.
It's like a family, like generational recipe. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All together?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So overall, how's the food?
Very good, thank you. Although I don't eat pork, but everyone says
Which one do you like the most?
I like the soup.
Soup. Soup is good.
Rice is very good.
Rice is very good.
Also the satay.
Satay?
Satay is also.
Satay is good. Thank you guys. They love it. They love it. They like it. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Since this is Christmas time, usually people don't do dine-in. In fact, our location right now, as we speak, is getting a bit slow because, yeah, this is the holiday season. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. Some days, I only have 1 or 2 lunch orders. Hopefully, things improve soon. We realized we didn't have enough traction for our brand. So the plan is to build even bigger traction if we want to continue. Boleh silakan, mari. Food First is a quick way to introduce our brand to the local consumer. This is what we did in Indonesia when we tried to grow the brand beyond Surabaya.
Thank you, enjoy.
This was a very proud moment because as a chef, I didn't know a lot of people. I only knew Gordon Ramsay and the Gordon Ramsay of Singapore, which is KFC. So when he came over, I wanted to take a picture with him because he was another person that made me feel hawker journey has to go on. This is the place where I didn't do any cooking, or line cooking, we call it in the kitchen. Deshelling prawns, portioning steaks, where I cut myself very deep also. Filleting fish, fillet like 30, 40 kilos. Packing, storing, going into the freezer, wearing a coat, packing, and being so cold, and asking myself, what the hell am I doing? You try. I think it was very tough. Not everybody can do it, and knowing that I can do it brings me another level. So important in the business that I'm doing now. So today we'll be setting in the stainless steel. After the stainless steel, then the electrician and the water plumber will come. The thing that comes in, 800, 500, 1,000. Yeah, may not be a lot, but you add everything together, it's very expensive. That's what's going through my mind constantly. Cost. Everything is money, 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 money. Toa Payoh initial injection for the setup of the store was around $60,000. So the breakdown would be about 2,000 for water and electricity. Equipments that we bought was about 6,000-7,000, and then the takeover fee was about 8,000, and 2 months of deposit, 14,000. That's the rough breakdown of what we spent on the first initial month. How much did we spend on stainless steel itself was roughly, if you would say, when I opened at Pogo, I most likely spend about 15,000, but at this store, I spent about like 8,000, almost half the price because of the lessons that I learned and the things that I want and the model or the way I want to do things. I am nervous because freezer may break down, chiller may break down, the lighting not really suit what I want. Opening and closing so many, right? The fear of failing is very high. And you know it's like hard-earned money. I take months, years to earn the money just to open another one. So that fact of choosing the stainless person, choosing the Reno person, and choosing my designing of the menu board was very important. I can tell you that no matter how good you are, if you don't open a few stores, you don't close a few stores, you will never know.
Today, very special because it's my first day to operate out of this kitchen. The last couple of weeks, yes, I was actually baking in this kitchen, but it wasn't really baking for sale, but it was more like training the new team over here. So I have a team of 4 part-timers. Today you get to see 3 of them. And I make Sishin as the teacher for the day. So she's going to teach, the rest of the teammates how to do sourdough crackers. And you separate now. So you got how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 10, 11. So you add on 10 grams. So you just put it here. Every time when you roll, just add. Here you go. Hi, Junita. How are you? Oh my goodness. Very nice meeting you. Oh, hi, Jeff. As of any bakery that you walk past, you smell it, you attract people. There are people who are just kind of like, wandering just at the entrance of my shop. And I just stopped them and I started talking to them, explained to them, what guilt-free food is all about. And they were so impressed. They go like, oh my goodness, I'm going to pass it on to my wife. And the wife came back and said that I want 10 boxes of the platter. 10. You give me 10 minutes, I'll be done. It's like, 谢谢你, thank you. Just like that. There was no effort. It was purely because I want to get to know the people around here, and the person reciprocated and started engaging me. Sometimes you can sell the same item as any other people out there, but if you don't put your face out there and engage with people, people will just kind of brush it off and they will go to somebody who is more willing to engage them. So they buy from someone, not per se, a product. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, I got to make you wait for so long. Hi, how are you? I'll see you again. My husband, when we make the decision that guilt-free food will go commercial, first thing he looked at me, he said, "Oh my goodness, we're going to miss you so much because the first thing in the morning when we wake up, we won't see you anymore." And that was what he told me. And then I felt like, my heart is so painful because it feels like I won't see them in the morning. It was tough. We just need some adjustment. 4.5 years, I have the privilege of seeing them almost any time I want. Almost, yeah.
Right now we're going to Expo, Singapore Expo Hall 4. We're going to participate in the second week of Artbox. We can use it to gauge what we need to adjust taste-wise and what this market likes. Artbox is actually a lifestyle events that happen usually for 2 weekends that showcases the home businesses from food and beverage and lifestyle brands like clothing, even accessories, or all sorts of small artisanal home businesses. What we're doing right now is we're prepping for the first day of the second week of Artbox. Yes, order pork platter. Okay, Ken. Food fair is the most logical way to start a business. Why? The investment, I will not say small, but it's measured. The more you have is measured, therefore the less likely you will fall into an uncertain abyss of loss. Thank you. Roughly 25-30 minutes. 43, 53. Yeah, coming up. 53. For instance, if I want to rent in a mall, easily like 3 years contract upfront. The capital is going to be much bigger and the risk is very high because 3-year contract, I must manage the food quality, there's no guarantee the product is going to sell, and then the manpower also is quite a challenge. For food fair, it's like a hit and run, touch and go lah. Yeah. 35.41. Okay, here you go. Thank you. 35.43. Yes.
Can I get a pork platter?
Pork platter. Pay away, pay now?
Here.
3531 and 3541. 41. Yeah, almost done. So far, for me, Artbox is one of the biggest, if not best, lifestyle events. They provide the crowd, and then we provide the service and the food for the crowd, so we can do justice for the crowd. As a matter of fact, in order to enter, there's an entry fee, but I think they did a good job of making it worthwhile. Yeah. 35.65.
Pork platter.
Pork platter. If you want to take a while, it's okay?
How long?
Roughly 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Okay. Yeah, can.
Can Sorry. We try our best to be faster. There's still investment, but the time being is only 2 weekends. If you plan for 1 year, you do 5 food fairs and then that's it. You can measure your profit and loss pretty easy. 79. 30 minutes, yeah. Your number? 72. 72. 70. 72. 73. 70. 72. 73. 70. 3570.
Welcome to Hoku.
Welcome to my paradise. The past 3 or 4 days has been very hectic. We will see if all of this is worth it. I think we expected maybe just our close family or maybe some friends, and that's it. But then ended up, our friends of friends, even our relatives, some of our relatives came.
I give you 8 out of 10 because there's always a room for improvement.
Do I judge myself against my father? I would say every single day. Yeah. Because he's still hustling, he's still working. So I don't think I will ever able to reach whatever he has achieved. But I will always try my best to make him proud. A week after Blackburn soft launch, I left for Batam to take up on a new project as an executive chef in Nongsa Resorts, which I am in charge of 3 hotels for all the kitchen operations. Apa khabar? Baik. Ini sosnya.
Yeah, attaining.
I accepted this role for 2 reasons. Number 1 is to fund the cash flow of my Singapore F&B venture. And the second reason is I have the chance to work with my mentor again. So in 2017, I worked with my mentor, Mr. Jero, back in Bintan. He has always given me the opportunity to grow as a young chef.
Chef, your cheese special, apa je kan?
We propose aglio olio. The sauce is aglio olio tomato because if we do cream, cost wine. Yeah, a bit.
So you manage aglio olio.
So when I decided to take on this Batam gig, yes, I did mention to my partner and my team. I did mention to Vincent that he didn't allow me to go. He said to me like, "Oh, you're going back to, just working. That you don't want to be an entrepreneur, things like that." So I said to him that, just let me be and let me try it. So the working hours in Batam is a bit like the Wild West. I can start my day as early as 5 in the morning, and I can finish as late as 3 in the morning.
I want everybody to be concentrated. Remember the time you have the tentage?
The tentage, yeah. It was something that I never anticipated, that it will take such a huge time on me that I could not focus on other things. So it was really something unexpected.
That's because you got a good heart, chef. Everybody comes for your food. Yeah?
It's us, boss. It's us.
Today has been 1 month after we launched our soft launch. So for the past 2 weeks, the business has been very slow.
In business after the soft launch, it was slow and steady. Then 1 month after the opening, then Vincent, he starts to ask me to open for lunch as well. We didn't agree. We were just like, why should we even bother doing lunch? Who in their right mind would come for wood fire on a weekday? So in the end, I left Jan and Surya for them to ultimately decide if they want to run the lunch menu.
For menus to recipes and R&Ds, it all come from me and Surya. So in the rice bowl, we are creating something like a Japanese don. Yeah, but in a way, we do it our own way lah. Put the chicken lah. So we don't so the waste time already. Honestly, I don't really expect much lunch crowd because it's quite unpredictable and it's just really quite recent also. So we're gonna continue this maybe look at 1 month.
Today is Thursday, and my grand opening is actually on Sunday. And I really hope that, I can talk to or reach out to the residents staying around this area, saying that, hey, this bakery is not just another bakery. This bakery offers something healthier. So today I'm going to go down to the neighborhood and plaster some flyers to tell the neighborhood that we have moved into Teluk Kurau. So now, what we're going to do is that it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll go down, Gepi, Teluk Kurau. Then you pace around Teluk Kurau. I knew Lynette when I came back from Hong Kong. I met her at the gym. She has since become a very good friend. Okay, we don't take everything. We'll take half of it. Because guilt-free food has never meant to be serious, right? So I did up a poster about, something along the line, sugar being your friend. I thought I was your sugar all along until you cheated on me. And then when the person scanned, just to realize that, oh, it wasn't very raunchy, it was actually a grand opening of the bakery. Okay, now we can go. We are creating something that catches people's eyeballs. And we went around Joo Chiat, Marine Parade, Siglap area, East Coast Road, and we plastered this poster all around the entire neighborhood. Tap in! There is a grand opening on Sunday. If you love cinnamon rolls, you will not regret. All right. And because we have a QR code, customers can actually, tap in and check out what is happening. And we noticed that there were a lot of tap-ins. Oh, they tap in. I think they tap in. It's the grand opening. What if nobody turn up? I need as many eyeballs as possible. The more the merrier, so that people will be encouraged to go visit the store and know that we are finally at Vibes at East Coast. Yeah, enough of Parkway. We are done for the day.
It's the morning of Vietnam and everyone's awake and heading to work, or right now it's pretty cool to see heavy traffic flow. And yeah. So we're headed to southwest of Ho Chi Minh City to visit some the chili farms. It's pretty much where our kick started. This is really going deep into the roots of manufacturing and where things come from. A lot of people just get the final material, whether it's a fish or any product in food. And I think it's always good to learn where it comes from, to meet the people that actually work and create these things.
They chew the very healthy seed, and then they put the seed in the like the cultivated soil here.
Yep.
And then you know that after 3 months, the tree will start to have the
Okay,
chili.
so
Yeah.
fast.
3 months, and they will continue harvesting for 1.5 months. I'm Nhi, and actually I first met Andrew like 2 years ago, and we feel the connection, and I really want to help him with the project for Kick product.
What makes Vietnam chili different from the rest of the world's chilies?
Actually, you know that because Vietnam very rich in the soil, and the nutrition in the soil very good.
I had a big goal of really creating Kick in Singapore. I wanted it to be a produced in Singapore and manufactured, made in Singapore kind of brand. As I was looking for manufacturers in Singapore, everyone buys the same garlic here, everyone buys the same chili. It doesn't really vary too far. So when I went to the FHA Food and Hospitality Convention in Singapore, Nhi had a booth that was creating chilies, and we got to work with local farmers from the north to the south of Vietnam and really create something that I think as a product itself is a really good product. I don't think we could have achieved it in Singapore for the cost that we're doing it. Yeah, there's a red one there, right?
Very red one. The red one here, very spicy.
Oh,
Be careful.
wow. Spicy?
Wow. Very
It's
spicy.
Fire.
I think it's over 50,000 SSU, the hitting, yeah.
Nice. That's good.
When we harvest the chili, they will turn from the green to yellow to orange and then to red. And the spicy will go up this way. This thorn chili less spicy than this one, than bird eye. This one more spicy. Yeah, this one is less spicy.
Oh.
Spicy. Do you bring the water?
No, it's okay. I'm okay, it's okay, no problem. Since I started, this is my first time visiting the manufacturing. So Excited to see how the whole process works because we've always just been talking over the phone, video calls of how it works. It's my first time actually seeing the process of our product. What the team does out here is garlic like that, peeled into this, and then it gets chopped up. To create a product like Kick, we had a lot of R&D tests, just really trying to get the same flavor as that same first jar that we had. And then it became a breakdown of trying to find the right garlic because garlic can get too spicy, can get too bitter. We wanted to kind of make it in a high quality ingredient so when you eat it, you know it's a good product. One big thing for Kick too, it's actually the size of the garlic chunks when we fry it. I think we wanted it bigger chunks rather than too blended where it disappears.
Okay.
Perfect. So once we chop it up, everything kind of goes in here to fry it. This is the frying machine that we fry our garlic.
So we need to fry very slow, it's medium temperature, because this one sweet, so easy to get burned.
Too burnt becomes too bitter. So we wanted to get it that golden brown, crispy, crunchy, everything like that. Smells good, looks good. Earlier today, we went to the farm and tried 2 different chilies, the bird's eye chili and the tom chili. So over here we have the bird's eye chili dried, and then this one's the tom chili, a little sweeter, less spicy, and this one's the heat one. So we try to actually utilize 2 different chilies instead of like just one. Over here we have dehydrated onions, and then we have a shiitake mushroom powder. So this gives the umami, this gives the real sweetness to it. Yeah, so we use the pink salt, and then celery powder, and then the fresh garlic as well. So this is pretty much the flavors of Kick right here. This is my first time actually watching the whole process, which is amazing. What the team does is actually, once the hot oil goes into that mix, once that cools down, we put the dehydrated onions in so it doesn't burn the onions. The last one actually that goes in once it's bottled is actually the garlic. If we mix everything together right now, there's a lot of unevenness in garlic in each bottle. So what the team does is actually weigh the same amount of garlic that goes into every jar. How many grams do we?
Bao nhiêu gram?
So little.
Because you need to weigh based on the bottle.
I think a lot of people won't realize, but these are the little things that the team's working on that make sure everything stays consistent in every jar.
Too hot.
Không sao đâu. Vậy đây cho thử.
Nee, can show me the jar. It's great. I love these ladies. Everyone has been great. It's nice to see it from start to finish, from ideas to branding to the people that work the whole process of it, from farm to this. It opened my eyes to an industry that I knew about that I'd never touched, which is the manufacturing things for food. It's beautiful. Going to Vietnam to look at this whole manufacturing thing made you feel like almost like a proud dad. It's amazing what people could do with really from the farm to even a mass production of it.
Very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, y'all just relax, have a coffee, have a drink. I decide to have a preview mainly because in my years of home baking, I have a lot of influencers as well as media people. They have supported me along the way. And I felt that it is so important that I want them to see guilt-free food, finally grow up. But what if there is a shop that allows you to come in and you can get all the different dietary required, cinnamon rolls. And you have the best of everything to give you the sensorial experience, from the chewiness of the mochi and the tear of the bread and the creaminess from the cream cheese. Behind? Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you so much. It's so good to see you in person. I'm like literally, I'm a fangirl.
I'm my third fan.
I am ready. I have to pace myself. I have to make sure that, I eat, I rest, I sleep, so that tomorrow I'm energized. There's no reason why I will fail unless, I'm the one who give up.
So I got to meet a couple good friends in Vietnam. Anais, she runs Yeshi, a Taiwanese restaurant in Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh. And she also just came out with a really good cookbook, a Vietnamese cuisine cookbook. And then our other friend, True, he runs Moi Sake, homemade sakes in Vietnam, making really good quality sakes too.
Let's not be shy. Let's do it.
I always like to get my chef friends to try my products. Hopefully they say good things and spread the love to people and give some love on social media as well. It's kind of like getting your products stamped by the pros and getting the news out via word of mouth marketing. So what are we making today?
So we're gonna do an egg sando, and it's based on the flavors of like kind of Vietnamese scrambled egg.
Oh yeah. Whoosh.
That's gonna be nice. Just do a long like strip of egg.
That's a fat egg sandwich, man.
Yeah, we make it fat. Bro, it's so good. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. Yeah, and I've eaten this so many times, but I think the chili sauce helps
Not
it
just
complement.
straight chili, not
right,
garlic.
It
It's kind of.
Yeah, it adds another dimension of flavor to it.
Thanks for doing this, man. That's amazing. Oh, that's nice.
It's nice, right? It's lemongrass and fermented shrimp paste. Oh yeah, I want to try with your cake.
Cousin?
That's a lot.
Okay.
Okay, just give it to me.
No, man. It's not spicy. That's what it is.
And then this is banana blossom. Yeah, and this is like fish mint. Have you ever had fish mint? It tastes like fish. Is it good with your cake? Okay, I'm gonna have it here. Actually, it's really good. It's really nice. I can have more.
All right. That's the point.
Mm.
You're supposed to finish the jar in one seating. Then you have to buy more jars after that now.
The garlic kind of like brings some like depth to the whole shenanigan.
It's the texture of there's like crunchy bites to it too. Chef approved. Hell yeah. Nice.
Today has been 1 month after we launched the lunch menu, and it seems like there is no business, I would say. It's really slow, yeah. For the month of Ramadan itself, we decided to stop for 1 week for wood fire concept. I feel that customer will want something quick and easy because it's breaking fast time, right? So I decided to come up Malay cuisine, Malay food, which is called nasi hujang panas, or in other words, they call it as rainbow rice. For fasting month, it's just as worse as I thought. I mean, I have to be upfront because even though we try to put this menu through our delivery platform, Foodpanda and Grab, it's also, one or two, I don't know what should I do actually. I don't know. I don't know. Is it because of the menu or really it has been like that for quite some time? Yeah. And until now, Rafi is still in Batam also, and so it's been very difficult to contact him lah. Yeah. During this fasting period, we have our Ramadan program or event. It's the biggest event of the year. This one we call it 1,000 portion biryani. So in terms of the menu wise, all in all, we did over 2,100 menu items. Nearly every single day we are above 500 to 800 people. On the weekend, like today, Saturday, we easily will hit 1,000 people.
So while I was in Batam, my businesses in Singapore, it starts to drop. So it was a very stressful moment. I had a lot of sleepless nights, where I tried to think of all sorts of ways to save the business in Singapore. Apart from not getting enough sleep, the stress level that I went through, running the operations, running the people, managing costs, managing overtime in Batam, then I feel that I have neglected my businesses in Singapore.
Yo, handsome.
Sekarang?
Yeah. So I want to ask you, how's Ramadan?
I mean, honestly, for Ramadan, because it's the first time how we do. It's the first time, so we want to do something different. But the response not that very not really good as what we expected because people already recognize us by our Pupai concept. So maybe we can do better in the next Ramadan. Maybe we will plan a better one.
Understand. Okay. As an owner, I feel that I failed my team for not being able to be there because they are more than just a team. You know, because I know Ian for a very long time, so we were very close, and you know I can't be there for them. Every day is battle, mentally, physically. There is taking a huge toll mentally. Here is taking a huge toll physically.
Okay, I think for the first 2 months was fantastic. However, I took a break. So when I came back, the 4th month, we were struggling.
Pretty nerve-wracking, actually, that we're doing a pop-up and we got to bring the brand alive again.
You know the Singaporean weather is so ridiculously hot that during opening at 4 p.m. up until 6 p.m. almost no really much going on because it was unbearable.
It's quite normal to have a bit of jitters on the first day, so I think he's slightly nervous.
If I got mistake, you can see me angry, but the only thing I can do is do my best.